Belushko in the near corner, pinned by Gillespie. Belushko gets it back as Edwards thumps down Dominic Peter. That was a late hit. Edwards is looking for takers, and Belushko's going to be the guy to take him on. Edwards lands a right, Belushko a right. Belushko standing in there with a tough customer. Edwards coming with uppercuts, none connecting. Belushko trying to hold him off. Edwards lands one and chops at him. Belushko comes over the top with a right as Peter is down and hurt after a high hit by Edwards, who is known for the physical play to say the very least. 37 seconds to go in the third period. The absolute last thing the Wheat Kings needed was for this game to get ugly, and it seems to have done so now as Edwards finished that check with authority that we could hear up in the penalty box, and good for Belushko for squaring up with him. Edwards, no spring chicken when it comes to the fisticuffs.
He'll come out 3 wide into the Cougar zone, cut into the high slot. Low shot, paddled away by Ravensbergen, up and out of play as Wiseblad getting into it in behind the play.
That's Riley Height he's tied up with.
Oh, and now we got St. Martin going after a man. That's Jet Lajoie, and these teams are getting into it. And here we go, we got a fight. Wiseblad and Height going at it, the two captains taking care of business. Couple uppercuts here from Wiseblad, another right over the top. A couple good lefts here from Wiseblad too. Height comes back with a right as they're grappling along the boards, and the linesman will step in to separate them. As I didn't really see what happened there, Lance. It just kind of came out of nowhere, and Wiseblad getting the crowd fired up, and looks like Riley Height's wearing it a little bit heading to the box.
Yeah, both of them a little worse for wear after that one. Neck guard popped off for Riley Height.
For a streaking Carson Burney to beat out the icing and they nearly get a goal. Calgary now the other way. Ora the shot. Woodsky the save. And poking into him is Morano. And now a hitman is in a headlock and being dogged around. That is Ben Kindle being mauled. And Kindle hot under the collar, and I can't blame him. He wasn't even part of the scene. It was Morano who poked the goalie, and then the Rebels went right to Kindle.
Yeah, they haven't been near this goaltender a lot here tonight, but Morano hoping for something around the crease, and then players started crashing into the goaltender. And Yakimchuk might get a penalty out of all this. He knocked a Rebel into the net, but I can't see only one penalty coming out of all this. We'll see. Fabrizi was pretty physical on Morano behind the net. All of this after a scramble around Eric.
Baumüller on the puck. Back to the line for Charlie Alec. Biner Nord still getting into it. Now we got to fight at the last second. Allen and Biner Nord just as the clock hits 0. The Wheat Kings are going to take the win. And Biner Nord landing rights on Allen. Allen countering. They're swinging away in close. The linesmen get in there in a hurry to prevent any damage being done either way. Ben Biner Nord, a willing customer at all times. He fought twice in one game against the Medicine Hat Tigers, both against tough customers. That will be a footnote in a game that will see the Wheat Kings snap their losing skid, score more than they have at any point this season, and take a 6-3.
Down the right wing wall. Shoot! Save made. Ravensbergen rebound covered by the glove. As we get some pushing and shoving here. Komets goes after a man behind the net, and there's going to be off settings here, it looks like.
I'm not sure how we're taking 2 out of this.
Yeah, Basha kind of got rocked in the face by Komets, and that's a trade Prince George's going to take, and Basha arguing with the official saying, what did I do? I just got yacked in the face, and Basha having to be held back by the linesman from 20 feet away. He's shouting at the official as Basha.
And rightfully so. Andrew Basha's got a case on this one.
Yeah, he does.
After the whistle behind the net, Komets kind of goes towards Matt Ward, and so Andrew Basha simply just is a part of this skirmish, scuffle afterwards, and then Komets goes after him, and Basha's trying to say, I literally didn't do anything other than kind of get bopped in the head a couple times.